It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors in their house, Air Canada Centre. Checking out Toronto, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. Well, after losing the first two games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a big burst of adrenaline.
You know, if you listen to everybody else's
tonight. It's going to be loud. Come out strong, push the tempo, and let's go.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We'll see Cleveland taking on Toronto. Taking a look at Toronto. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at their forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Thompson in at the center.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw is off from DeRozan. Freak kicks to LeBron. Irving passes to Freak. Another shot, and it's Love laying it in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to speak with Dwayne Casey for a moment. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
And thank you, Doris. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Now, here is Irving. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. He dishes it to Freak. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. James, the pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Freak. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Freak's got his first points of the game. Raptors are gone. 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here is Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. The pass to DeRozan. Drops in the tray. DeRozan's got 5 now.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Back to Irving. Down low, here's Freak. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Toronto trailing. Outside Lowry. With some arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
And here's Lowry following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's Valanciunas. He kicks to Lowry. It's DeRozan with the drive. No dice from the high post.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Irving. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. LeBron with the bucket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Here's Powell. Pass to Gibson. And Thompson sends it back. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. Offensive rebound. There's Freak. Lowry with the block. Powell kicks to Valanciunas, and he uses the glass on the layup. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guard. In the third spot, DeMar DeRozan.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Now here's Freak. He has 7. Back to Love. 4 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Love's got 5 points so far.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. A shot by Lowry, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Thompson throws it down.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now, here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. No good on the fadeaway.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And a wide-open look for Freak. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Good. That's 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Chris Kaman's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Joseph, guarded closely. There's a screen. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Joseph. 9 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Launches it. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Joseph. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Patterson dishes to Ross. Down low. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Raptors shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the first one drops. And Biyombo drops them both. 1:33 left in the first quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now Freak, and again it's Cleveland.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks a lot, Doris. From deep. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Patterson, and another basket for Toronto.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Kaman a screen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Stolen by Joseph. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And DeRozan. Here we go.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Biyombo. Gibson comes in for Patrick Patterson. Powell, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Lowry in for DeMar DeRozan. So on the floor for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low.
Some fantastic numbers for Freak. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Good on the shot. 8 points now for Valanciunas.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Freak with it. He's got 14. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. James, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Screened by Valanciunas. The drive by Lowry. Now here's Joseph, defended by Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Toronto, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. First one falls for him. At the line for 2. And both free throws good from Gibson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Irving passes to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And Thompson sends it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The kick out to Irving. And Love has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And Joseph kicks to Powell. And Lowry has it in the corner. Screened by Valanciunas. The fader. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 12 points for him.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And that one's good. Love.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your game time.
Well, no question the players you see listed here. The assist leaders at small forward were some of the best passers in the league outside the point guard position. LeBron James second.
The passes these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. Back to Lowry. Here's Gibson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Irving dishes to Freak. Off target with his 3.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He had 46 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Screened by Valanciunas.
That's the wall.
And here is Joseph. To the wing on the left. The three ball. The shot by Powell, no good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Raptors trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And the rejection by James.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
And it's Freak missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Lowry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Gibson. They need this one. The Cavaliers pull it in. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Love kicks to Freak. That falls. Great assist by Love. And that's now 19 points for Freak.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Toronto shooting 43% from the floor. Outside Lowry. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Valanciunas, good.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's Freak. 19 points in the game.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot off the screen, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Lowry. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. So as we conclude the first half.
Yes, Kevin,
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. You look at Freak in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Taj Gibson is out there with Powell, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Screened by Valanciunas. The wide open look here for DeRozan, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Here's Powell, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Powell's got his first 2 points. Cleveland leading by 16. Launches a 3. Cleveland the rebound. The kick out to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Back to LeBron. They set the pick to the wing right side. Love with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Okay, man, put your hands together for your daytime.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. In third, the Cavaliers.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive, not just in causing turnovers, but in converting them.
Biyombo, he's checked in for the Raptors. Patterson comes in for Taj Gibson. Terrence Ross is checked in for Powell. Raptors trail by 15. Patterson, the screen. James against Ross. Here's DeRozan. Drops in the layup for two. DeRozan's got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Lowry against Irving. Outside Lowry. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Lowry kicks to Ross. Passes it to Biyombo. Outside Lowry. Shoots it. Can't hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Freak. Drills the three-pointer. Freak's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Patterson, that's good.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Ross passes to Lowry. Good D by Love.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
What a great game for Love in this one. 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And Toronto making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. DeRozan. Shot's good. DeRozan's got 10 points in just the second half.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Frye. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Then for the Raptors, Powell, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Joseph. Freak's checked in for Cleveland. On the court for Cleveland, Freak, he's in at point guard. Chris came in out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. Kaman kicks to Freak. Kaman a screen. Freak dishes to Shumpert. The feed now to Freak. And there's a whistle. It goes on him on Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game. Right, he's checked in for Toronto. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. There's the dish to Biyombo. Feeds to Wright. There's a good screen. Kicks it to Patterson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that right.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
How about the glide in and then also to reverse it? Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he's good on the second. Here's Freak. Dellavedova, the pass to Freak. From deep three-point range, they get it back.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Lowry kicks to Biyombo. Such a wide-open look.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Freak with it, right on him. Out to Shumpert. Kaman a screen. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Fry dishes to Freak. Hits the three-point bomb. Freak's got 32 points in the game.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Lowry. Kaman with the defensive effort.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Here's DeRozan. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Freak. Good. Freak's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
And Wright kicks to Lowry. Patterson, the screen. To the middle. Here's Biyombo. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
That's good.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Right outside. Patterson, the screen. Right, the pass to Patterson. And it's Lowry penetrating. The 17-footer goes down.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And Freak throws it down.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Inside. From deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Freak's got 41.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Now, Wright. Tries from 10. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. And Game 3 will go into record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Bellamy checked in for Biyombo, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The Raptors making a switch here. Joseph's checked in.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room. Fellas, once he got into position under the boards, I mean, he wasn't letting anybody get around him.
Wright dishes to Ross. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Yes, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the book.